Hi Allison and Yasu. I have some very unfortunate news. Well, good and bad news. Good that we caught it. Bad that we've got a little bit of a flood in the basement situation. As it so happens, the demo contractor had turned off breaker number 13, as breaker number 13 was labeled as the master bath. So we turned off breaker 13 to work on the demolition of the bathroom safely. What we didn't know is that for whatever reason, the sump pump plug is on the same breaker as breaker 13, which is the master bathroom. So when we killed power to the bathroom in order to safely demo the bathroom, so too turned off the sump pump, which I guess, even though it hasn't been rainy weather, has been filling up slowly with water. And as soon as it filled up, it seeped into the subfloor system, and basically ran across the floor to the lowest point, which is over here. I suspect you can see it coming up there underneath that little gap in the baseboard. But it's basically settled on the floor over top. Now I'm going to see, now that that's back on and running, hopefully some of this water will subside. If worse comes to worse, I can, I'll see if the guys outside have a shop vac. We can suck some of this stuff up. But my bigger concern is that it looks like it's actually coming up through the floor. If I step in a few spots, you can actually see there's water sort of running across underneath this whole floor system, because it basically just filled uniformly across the subfloor, the plywood that's underneath this flooring, and again sort of pooled and built up in the lowest spot, which is clearly over here. So that's why the water's on top of the floor over here, not on top over here. This whole section's dry, but there is water. Well, this isn't focusing. There does obviously seem to be some water that's run underneath the flooring over to the lowest spot. Water obviously follows gravity, and has seeped its way over here. Now, I'm hoping, because we caught it within 24 hours, it hasn't been like this very long. I'm hoping because the drains turned back on, some of this will dry itself out, although this is the lowest spot, so it probably won't, it won't likely drain back its way into the sump. Everything's sort of traveled this way and found over here. So I'm going to have to see if we can get rid of all this water that's on this end of the room. But once I do that, we're going to just have to, hope and trust that the moisture that's underneath the floor, once there's no more supply of moisture underneath the floor, will work its way out and dry out without causing any mold or warping or expanding of this floor, which is entirely possible. It might, but I'm hoping is not the case. But I did want to draw your attention to that. Again, it's very unfortunate that it's happened. Obviously, I'm not sure who labeled that breaker as the bathroom, but it turns out it was the bathroom, as we verified when we were doing the demo. But again, it was wired together with the sump pump. Of all circuits, go figure. So I'm going to see if we can work on getting some of this water out of here. But we're definitely going to keep our eye on it and see if there's any expansion or warping and stuff as the stuff dries out. But I'm hoping there's less damage than more down here. In a worst case scenario, if you have to replace the flooring, that can come on later on down the road. But again, I did want to bring your attention to this. It does seem to actually be getting a little less watery now that they've turned the sump pump on. I think a lot of the water underneath the floor is sort of seeping its way out. But again, this is the lowest spot, so it doesn't surprise me that it's pooling. Anyways, I just wanted to give you an update, make sure you knew about this. It was very unfortunate to discover when we came in here, so I just wanted to make you apprised of that. Thanks.